Hey, what's going on guys, it's Chum here and welcome back to another episode of our Pokken Tournament Mastery. Now this time, as you guys can tell, we are playing Gardevoir, and the reason I picked Gardevoir is because I recently played her when I was doing random matches with Ryza, and I realized that Gardevoir is actually a really cool character to play, so I figured, hey, why not learn her and show her off to you guys. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so since that first match that I played with Gardevoir and learned how cool she is, I've actually played her quite a bit. And actually, I guess you could say I gotta stop randomly doing that slowly. But I guess you could say I know a little bit about how to use her. I don't know, I feel like I definitely know a lot more than I have for most characters, but I'm definitely not that great with her. While most characters I played this much, I'd be easily able to get like 5-star matches or easily defeat the hard CPU. I am just incapable of doing that with Gardevoir. For whatever reason, she's just a lot more difficult for me to use, but I'd like to think I'm still pretty decent with her, and you guys will see that when we get to the online matches. Either way, what you guys have been watching so far is just me roll through her field phase moves, and we just get Lucario out of the air, and then with the charge attack, boom. I really like that attack. It's a very great attack against jumping opponents. It's almost impossible to miss, and it's pretty easy to pull off. Either way, let's just get our range attack in here. As you can see, Gardevoir's range attacks and her aerials and stuff like that, they're really effective because they have a great range. And of course we've seen them all, so now we're going into homing attack. And then of course our charge attack. Are you going to charge for me? No, you're not going to charge for me. There we go. I don't know why that was so difficult. Either way, we got it. We have a jumping attack. And then we're into field phase. Sorry, dual phase. And with a simple just, pimp slap and hip thrust, as Gardevoir does, and then of course our Poke combo, which will end in a side shock, which you didn't really get a good view of it, but you'll see it again later. So our forward Y, a very good attack for initiating a combo, as you see it leaves him spinning. Our backwards attack, which is just a nice low hit, and it's very quick, so if people are trying to run into you, you can just quickly shoot that to slow them down. Our high stance Y, which is pretty much the same thing that you saw in field phase, and of course you can hold it down, and I almost missed. But you can see that my timing was really terrible, and I still hit it. Now for our low stance attack, very cool way to get in close, you can just slide up in there. Our mid-air, again the same thing as before, except of course in dual phase it doesn't spread out. Our strong attack, our strong Poke combo, ending in a stored power. You guys will see how good that move can be a little bit later. Our forward attack, now this is a really great attack because Gardevoir can actually initiate it from really far away. So while you're zoning a character and hitting them at distance, as soon as they get a little bit too close, you can pop in and swing that uppercut, and it's a really good move because it sends them flying. You can get some combos off. It's a really good move, and Gardevoir is a really good character. Either way, let's move on. Our backwards Y is an insanely powerful attack. Ready? Just watch this. Watch the charge thing. Watch the damage on the HP. It's just gone. Look at that. It's absurd. If you manage to get off that spinny thing and hit someone with full power, it's broken. Now for another really good Gardevoir move is her rather, it can be his or her, but her up X. Now this move, as you guys saw, pushes the enemy away, and even if they're blocking it, it'll push you away, so it's a good way to get space between your opponent and yourself if you want to start doing some range attacks. Now for our low stance X, and this is a really cool move as well, it's quite slow to initiate and it takes a while before it actually flies across the screen, but it can break counters, and that's what makes it really good. There for our mid-air X. Now our grab, of course every character has a grab. Gardevoir's is pretty standard as always. Our counter, and then our charge counter. Now the thing is with counters, with Gardevoir's counters in particular, it's definitely difficult to hit because they have to be really close, but as you guys saw just there, Gardevoir is pretty unique, and she has a mid-air counter which can be used to change the direction of your downward attack. Now for our side shock, there you can see, get a bit more better view of the move. We can float mid-air, which is always fun. We have Calm Mind. Now this is one of Gardevoir's best tricks. You can use Calm Mind, you can see you store power and it floats around you. And much like Mewtwo's barrier, I believe it is, Calm Mind can be changed to different attacks. So once you use Calm Mind, you can press A, B, X, or Y to use a different special move that can't be used any other way. So here, first we have Dazzling Gleam, a great way to get people away from you if they're way too close. Energy Ball. It's a very slow moving attack, but it can be used pretty versatilely. As you can see, if you press it again, you'll spread out the bolts and you can hit them if they dodge it. Then Psychic, one of my favorite ones because just look at the damage and the area of effect. And then of course, like I said before, Stored Power. Now this move does more and more damage depending on how many Calm Minds you have up. And our final Calm Mind move is Teleport. it's a good way to get some distance from the character. You can also move forward and backwards. And now, much like Gardevoir, Gardevoir has one of these moves where you hold a button long after the attack is finished, and you'll unleash your second attack. So we'll chuck a Side Shock out there, it won't reach it, but after a couple of seconds we can fire for Moonblast. And it's a pretty nice combo to use with your counter attack, as it can catch them, and it's just good stuff. Either let's move into Magical Leap. Now this is one of my favorite moves, and in fact this can also counter into Moonblast. Sorry, chain into Moonblast. By the time you land, you usually have the Moonblast charged up. So that's a really good move. It does a lot of good damage at homes pretty well. Now there are ways to chain off it, so you can go start it and then use a Y in case they jump over it. And then of course you can do the attack, and then you can go into an X if they come closer. And then of course Magical Leap in dual phase is the real fun. Watch this, and look how powerful it looks. It's insane. And now of course we move on to Future Sight moves. I don't really use that much, but it's definitely good for keeping Pokemon in check. And then you have the high and you have the low. The low takes a little longer to activate. The high one, I guess, is quick because it's kind of hard to hit someone. If you put it up there and they're not going to jump, it's kind of easy to avoid it. And now finally we have our Synergy Burst. A pretty powerful attack. Not the best one to hit in all honesty, because it does fire a ball across the screen, but unless they're close it won't actually connect and do this whole cool animation and all that good stuff. Either way, with our Fairy Tempest done, we're going to move on and we'll go check out what Gardevoir can do in online matches. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we have found our first match here today. We're versing the Sceptile, and it looks like they played a lot more matches than us, but it doesn't seem to have like the best win-loss ratio. So hopefully we can pull through here. I'm playing in one of my favorite stages. I just love this stage. It looks goddamn amazing. I love how we're playing on like the Dragon's Peak kind of thing, and we're a Fairy type, so we're here to destroy souls. And even Sceptile's a Dragon type. When he Mega Evolves, of course. Either way, we'll pick up Mulga, because we want to be able to slow down this speedy character. I know what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get in and Leaf Blade me. Damn it, it's actually working out for him. I keep forgetting what my my moves are for Thingo phase. This guy definitely knows what he's doing in terms of fighting it. Damn it, I'm not even hitting him at all. Can we get the Moonblast off? There we go. Look at the damage. The damage. I'm not talking too much, clearly, but I mean we're working here. We're working on getting the win here. Wow, Psychic did a lot of damage just there. So we get first round, which is pretty good, and he doesn't have Burst yet, so it might be worthwhile for us to just go in with Burst straight away. So as soon as we phase shifts, we'll get in real close. So he does have Burst as well now, but we should be fine. Yeah, he's gone. He's going to get hit by this. There's no way. So we're going to get the maximum damage on this thing. I want to see how much damage this can do. I've never actually seen the full potential of this attack. What on earth was that, Gardevoir? That is too strong! Wow, he got melted. That was such a quick fight. Oh my goodness. Like, honestly, I was afraid of Sceptile's potential, because he has great range and great close combat, and Gardevoir just has great range. And, like, my range attacks aren't well equipped to avoid his range grab. I know this because I've versed a lot of Gardevoirs as Sceptile. Either way, we did pretty well. And let us jump into our second match. Alright guys, so we have found our next opponent, and we are versing a Machamp. Now I feel like we kind of have a great advantage in this, because Machamp needs to get in close and we can actually push him away. So, let us see what we can do here. He hasn't got a lot of fights under his belt, but he does have a pretty good win-loss ratio. So, I don't know what to expect. Let's just hope we can pull through. All I know is that I'm bloody afraid of Machamp, and I'm actually really looking forward to doing the Mastery video for Machamp, because I want to know what he can do. I haven't learned him yet at all. Alright, so let's try and keep him away from us. I know he can cross-chop across the map, like, little... he can do that too, apparently. Okay, so I feel like counters are what... Whoa, my goodness. This person literally knows what he's doing. Notice how my counterattack didn't break his counterattack just then? Because that fall thing is a counter. Okay, so we gotta make sure we keep that distance. I knew he was gonna do that. That's literally how this guy's been getting in. Wow, that actually hit him. I'm just sitting here like spamming my random moves. Oh, okay, that was unfortunate. I need to do this. I need to do this. You have to have faith in me. I love Gardevoir because of that sole reason. Nice finish. I'll give it to him. He just sat there guarding, waiting for his opportunity, and I was panicking. So that was good. That was a really good play by that Machamp. That was really good. I was sitting there thinking I can wait out the timer, but I kept using Side Shock, which if you notice, brings me closer. A lot closer. Which is definitely the last thing that we want. So he knows how to get it on me, and I should really be focusing on stopping that. So he's a really good opening combo. How is he allowed to do that much damage with one combo? Oh my goodness, how did that happen? So yeah, I still kind of know what he's gonna do. It's just that I'm not good at stopping him. Oh my goodness, that was lucky. Oh my goodness, why did he let go of his guard then? Oh my goodness. Who would have thought Gardevoir can get in like that? That's disgusting that he can do this, and he'll kill me here. Oh, he didn't kill me here. Please do all that damage, Gardevoir. Yes, you crazy person, you crazy being. How did he not finish that combo? I could have sworn I was dead to that. I so thought I was dead to rights as soon as he hit me with that. Alright, Fennekin's going to be good here, because as soon as he gets in close, I can just push him away. Of course, we want to try and actually win one of these. So let's just chuck off some energy balls here, just to get our calm minds up. Oh, there you have it. I didn't want to do that! I didn't want to do that! I'm sorry! I didn't want to do that! I wanted to use my Slide Shock. Not freaking... I love how I can just put so much pressure on this man. Like, legit, I can just break his guard. Oh, I'm surprised that hit him. So this time we're actually putting into some finest, putting in the finest. See, now he's going to get his beautiful combo off. He almost dropped it. He was so close to dropping it. I don't know what my Gardevoir did just then, but it happened, and we're going to let it go. I want him to get away from me now, because, oh my god, he's way too close.
I choose you. It's really ticking away.
Yeah, I'm definitely dead. There's no way this is doing less than 150. So good game to you, Machamp. You definitely destroyed my soul. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'd love to fight that guy again, but like, just because I want to fight Machamp. I love fighting Machamp. When I first saw the game, I was like, Machamp. I mean, he's so fitting, but I don't really care. But no, now I care. He's so much fun to fight. He's so much fun to play as. Not that I know exactly how to play him. I played him once randomly. Either way, that's irrelevant. We're talking about Gardevoir here. I definitely think we made way too many mistakes there, and we definitely had the advantage. Like, I was just way too panicky. So, you know, we're going to hit rematch and see if he will fight us again. So there you have it. He is going to fight us again. I definitely think that we can beat him this time. We definitely kind of know how he plays well. And I mean, look at us. We have like about the same win-loss ratio and everything, so we're about equivalent fighters. I mean, definitely I'm not good at Gardevoir. Nowhere near as good at Gardevoir as he is at Machamp. Legit, this man knows what he is doing. With a combo like that, including like jumping and aerials and catching me, oh my goodness, he's good.
I wonder what your opponent has in store for you today.
For a second I was about to be like, what was my forward Y again as I did my backwards Y, but what am I talking about? My forwards Y is... He's trying to be different now. And there you go, got him. I love how I got him because he used the same thing he did before. Just trying to put a lot of pressure on this man. Make him stay away from me. He's going to try and get close very soon. There you have it. Look at the damage on that. I'm just trying to stack up Calm Minds, so that way I can, as soon as he makes one mistake, I can punish him heavily. If I can just wait down the time and never mind. I got a perfect! Okay, we were just talking about how this guy knows how to do this with Machamp and he destroyed my soul, but I got a perfect. I'm done. I'm legit done. I would fight this guy all day if I can. I love his Machamp. He's so good with it. He knows what he's doing. Definitely. Yep, I made a mistake there. Definitely made a mistake there. We're gonna try and get him away from us, but that's not gonna happen because he started his combo. Hopefully, damage scaling is on our side right now. Fennekin, please. You know, we're gonna use one of these ones. He's way too close to us right now. Dazzling Gleam is great for that. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. He's definitely doing a lot better than last round. That's the thing, he got in one time, and that's what changed his whole world. What am I doing? That worked out infinitely better than I ever expected. He's a really tall Pokemon, so I seem to be a... Rip. Oh no, they didn't hit him. Ready? Watch him get close. Done. Oh, he blocked it! Yeah, we did it! So what was initially a very insane match that ended up with him winning by a little bit turned into us just putting in the finest. So as you can tell, we're learning how to use Gardevoir. We're learning how to play around our opponent's weaknesses. I gotta admit, while it isn't the most entertaining way to fight, it's a lot of fun to be able to do those sorts of things with Gardevoir and just keep people at bay, keep them in their corner. Either way, we won't fight this guy again. We'll get another Pokemon in here, and I'll see you guys at the next battle. Alright guys, so we have found our next match, and this is going to be a very interesting one, because Gardevoir and Gengar are the premier technical characters in the game, and from what I know, Gengar is really hard to learn. I haven't learned him as myself, but people say he's the hardest character to learn, so it's basically going to be, I guess character knowledge is going to come out on top here. If I know Gardevoir better than he knows Gengar, we'll see what happens. Let's be honest, I don't know Gardevoir that well, but we'll see. I'd like to think we can beat him. We'll pop off with the Shockwave from Emolga, just because it charges fast. I can usually get it in first round. But I'm not sure what this guy wants to do to me. I know he wants to do that to me. Yeah, I gotta avoid that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But definitely it's like the premier attack to use. I like how he tried to avoid it and then ended up getting hit by it instead. Here, catch a Psychic. I thought I had three. I thought I had three things powered up. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing. And that sounds mean. Does he know what he's doing? He tried to lick me from a solid like 20 meters away. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Maybe he is like... Maybe he is garbage. Maybe he's learning. I mean, he only had 28 matches played. He could easily be learning. He definitely looked like he knew what he was doing in the first bit, where he was avoiding my... Ooh, wow, that was lucky. Yeah, he definitely seems to be learning. He's not comboing anything together, he's just kind of randomly going in. I mean, that kind of looked like a combo. I honestly don't use Gardevoir Poke combos at all. I kind of just like... Ooh, so that was good. He did good there. He did good there. I'll give him that. He did good there. But I mean, we're going to end it. And we're going to try and end it with our ultimate. Unless he doesn't dodge that. Never mind. So this guy kind of doesn't know what he's doing. I kind of feel bad. But there you have it. Like I said, whoever knew their character better, I knew Gardevoir better than he knew Gengar, and I did win. So I guess I wasn't wrong. But I think overall, he's probably a new player to the game. Like, where I have very few matches played online, I've actually played the game a lot before I actually jumped online. So I'm pretty experienced, a lot more experienced than anyone else with like what 60-something battles online would have. Either way, let's jump into the next fight. Alright guys, we are here with our final match of this episode, and it's going to be against the Pikachu Libre. Now you guys have no idea, but Pikachu Libre is the bane of my existence. This thing hits so fast and its combos go on forever and ever. It really bugs me. It really, really bugs me. So let's hope we don't get hit at all. Well, that's the plan, just not get hit at all. But then this thing has amazing grabs and amazing counters and amazing everything. It's too strong. I don't know what we're going to do to it, but hopefully we can do things. And even his double team is scary. Give me this. I want this. Thank you. Finally, just keep spamming until you hit Libre. That's how it works. Come here, little one. Get him with the Moonblast. Boom, got him. That looks super cool. If I hold it a little bit longer, they'll land in the middle of it and take a lot more hits. Yep, later, see ya.
Here they come. Be careful.
Gardevoir's grab range. So that's the first time I actually used a grab in this entire episode. But Gardevoir's grab range is massive right there. I'm above that and this is going to hurt him.
Maxed out.
They go directly beneath me? Gardevoir, you're such trash. Why are you so strong and versatile? I'm done.
Expect some more of that.
Field phase is where I belong, man.
Let's give it a shot.
There's no way that's going to reach me. Come closer. Got him. See, this person didn't know obviously what I was doing there. Okay, ow, that hurt. No. This is that garbage I'm talking about with picking Pikachu Libre. Doing all sorts of stupid shit that annoys me and just keep going forever and ever. This person isn't really doing it. Maybe it's just a CPU thing that loves to do that. Get away from me. Gardevoir has such amazing moves, guys. Such amazing moves. This person's pretty dunzo funzo right now. I'm going to try and hit with the ultimate.
But don't get careless.
No, sick dodges. Yes, do that. Eat it. Eat my Orb of Doom. Okay, I'll admit, this thing is actually pretty hard to hit because they have to be up close and it's a weird attack. But the damage it puts out is nuts. And I just love to look at that. She makes like some kind of magic circle get what didn't kill. I was just talking about how its damage was insane. Didn't it just like destroy a soul last time I used it? It literally took all their HP away. I don't even know what happened. Regardless. We got the winner in our final fight, and that Pikachu Libre was not as much of a threat as I thought it was going to be.
Awesome.
But
My cheer.
I was annoyed that one time it hit me. Seriously, Pikachu Libre gets on my nerves like more than you could possibly imagine. Either way, let's jump out of here and let's just do a proper outro once we assign our skill point and we get a lucky bonus. Oh my god.
Earned a new
Up and coming battle trainer. Hype. Okay, so we're going to quit battle. We're going to outro. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more videos of this where I kind of intro you guys to a character and then take it online and see how well I can do with it, be sure to subscribe because there'll be more of those coming out, one every Monday and Friday. And also, make sure to leave your comment down below letting me know which Pokemon you want to see next episode. Because so far I've just been kind of going off my gut and what I want to use. I'd love to see what you guys want to see me use. And if you want to pick something that I want to pick Machamp, because I really want to play Machamp. Machamp is a lot of fun to watch, let alone be. So I would love to learn him. He looks like a very awesome character. Either way, with everything said and done, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.